Hello, I'm Andy Thornley. I'm a candidate for the Board of Supervisors in District 1. Like most Richmond District neighbors, and most San Franciscans, my wife and I are tenants. Like far too many San Franciscans, we're getting crushed by the crippling cost and scarcity of housing. We've been evicted twice in the 21st century by local families who wanted a home and owned the home that we lived in. 2 families, 1 home. No wicked landlords, no evil speculators, just people trying to live in San Francisco, pushing on each other because there's just not enough housing to go around. I'm committed to protect the housing we've got and to strengthen tenant protections and stability measures for everyone, including small business, nonprofits, and cultural institutions. But we've also got to build more housing for more people at all affordability levels. Of course, we have to create more affordable housing for our most vulnerable neighbors, but there's also an urgent need for more workforce housing for teachers and police officers, bus drivers, nurses, and cooks. If you can't afford market rate housing, then you need affordable housing. And that describes a huge bunch of current and future San Franciscans. We need to work to relieve the housing crunch for the bottom and the middle, all San Franciscans. And of course, we need to vigorously shape that housing production so that it provides a fair share of affordable units and improves the neighborhood using good community planning and policy. I think Geary Boulevard can get a little taller in the right places with great transit and transportation choices and solid infrastructure. Speaking of transportation, I'm energetically committed to nurturing a Muni system that's so attractive and convenient that people don't just tolerate Muni, they don't just endure Muni, they go out of their way to use Muni. We've got to shape our streets so that making a trip by bicycle, whatever the purpose or destination, is more convenient and comfortable than making that trip by car. And where walking is not only safe, but pleasant and dignified. And the human experience of strolling and wandering is protected and elevated. As a transportation advocate and city staffer, I've made a career out of working with San Francisco communities, neighbors and public agencies, advocates, institutions, and businesses to shape a healthier, more equitable, and sustainable San Francisco. Safe, healthy streets are fundamental, and I wholeheartedly endorse Vision Zero and support the city's focus on addressing and eliminating serious traffic-related injuries and deaths. The loss of a life to a hit-and-run driver is as tragic and inexcusable as the loss of a life to a drive-by shooter. And the city's role in shaping and managing our streets is central to that Vision Zero commitment. I love the city, and I love the business of running the city and helping guide it through its challenges and its glories, protecting the city's heart and heritage while adapting and evolving into a tomorrow and beyond. I'm a proven and well-regarded leader, a connector and a convener, an accomplished explainer and listener. I go to work every day to make our streets and neighborhoods safer, healthier, more equitable, and more sustainable. I partner with the people of all natures and perspectives with empathy and compassion, seeking and building consensus and solutions. I'm already working on some of the city's biggest issues, actively, productively working on transportation, housing, safe streets, sustainable infrastructure, and more. I'm well-seasoned and broadly engaged in the business of shaping San Francisco in all contexts, at all levels. I've worked from outside City Hall, I've worked from inside City Hall. I've spent years working with city agencies, the directors, the staff, the commissions and boards, the Board of Supervisors and their staffs, the mayor's office, the SFPD, GGNRA, the MTC, community groups, business groups, advocacy groups, and neighbors, collaborating and organizing and convening to get actual things done in the city. I'm already getting things done working with my neighbors, and I'm ready to step it up and keep it rolling. I'm Andy Thornley, and I'd be honored to have your fullest consideration when you cast your vote this fall.